Hey, it's Thursday, June 10th.
Mm-hmm.
You know what that means?
Oh yes, bro. It's that time.
It's that time. There's
Yeah.
there's no going back. There's no turning around. It's time.
It's time.
It's
Yeah.
time for more. It's time
Oh, it's time for
for
more.
more. How are you feeling today?
I feel great. It's been a busy week, a long week, a lot of sessions. The last 2 weeks has been action packed. I would say that this is one of the busiest seasons that I've been in a good minute. Definitely pandemic and then just in a while. But working. Been working this week on getting prepared and putting together the team and putting together interviews, bro. And man, just trying to think about this wave that's about to hit. I really believe it's there's so much more to come. So
So much more to
before the
come.
more comes, you gotta get ready. As my brother would say, there's not gonna be room enough to receive it. Wow.
And hopefully, everybody is seeing us. The internet looks like it's kind of internet seems like it's kind of
Bless you.
trying to be funny on us. Um,
Right now.
But yeah, welcome in everybody. We are about to talk about the record "More to Come."
Mhm.
It's actually probably already out in certain places.
It is in New
Here,
York, definitely on the East Coast. Yep.
yeah, it's already out. So hopefully people are listening already. So tonight, what we're gonna do, we're gonna talk a little bit about Quennel Gaskin and Friends presents "More to Come." We're also going to listen to a couple of clips of the record. We're gonna just bring y'all into some of the stuff, and then over the coming weeks, we'll share more stuff about the making of the record, some of the really amazing people that have played on the record. If you haven't either added it to the pre-save, it's about to come out in an hour anyway.
Oh yes.
So what I can say is I started listening to the record really closely this week. Derek says, "Nice shirt."
Thanks, D.
You started
Love you,
reading
man. Nice pictures, brother.
and so I started listening to the record more intensely this week, preparing for it to come out. And
Wow.
while listening to it, I'm like, man, like people don't know that you sing. Sometimes you don't even profess to be a singer, but like on this record, you sang, and not only did you sing, but you hit some runs, some notes, some stuff that's like, I listened to it, I was like, why didn't he just make an entirely vocal record?
That will be my first. There's more to come. It's still more to come. It's coming.
So do you feel like this record vocally, did it challenge you vocal? Gerard.
Oh
Gerard,
my God.
Can you come?
My brother.
Hey, Gerard, can I DM you the link to this live so you can join in?
That would be incredible, Gerard.
I can DM you on because we're talking about the vocal part right now. Mm-hmm. So actually, Q, can you send Gerard the link so maybe he can hop in?
I'm sending it to him right now.
But so vocally, do you feel like this record, like you've had some vocal song that came out years ago? I think it was called Hallelujah.
Yeah.
What's it called? Hallelujah? Yeah.
And then Hallelujah and Come to the Well.
And Come to the Well. Do you feel like vocally on this you were challenged more than the other previous singles that you did? Because like the way you approach the song, like people are gonna have to hear it, and they will hear it, but like vocally, I let somebody hear it today, and I was like, he's a beast at it all. So what are your thoughts on your vocals on this record?
Okay, it's gonna be funny if Gerard can hop on here. It's his fault, and I now say that I guess in a good way from the good things I'm hearing. Um, it's absolutely amazing. I wanted Gerard Woods to sing this song. It was going to be him and his wife, and I was going to feature them. And
Yeah.
Gerard, when I got in the studio, he said, "Yo, bro," he said, "Sing a reference, so we know kind of where you want to go or whatever." And I was like, "Okay." I didn't come prepared. My voice was me. It was a little hoarse, all that kind of stuff like that. So he said, "Yo, go ahead, man." My bro said he got tape to prove it. Yeah, go back. He says, yeah, man, sing it. So I started singing, and I'm just like, yeah. He's like, nah, man, yo, give me more energy, like Q. Come on, man, come on, bro. I started singing the song, and somehow, like twice, I think the second time he stopped it, I sang it all the way through, literally. Man, the rest is history. Gerard said, "Oh no, I'm not singing this." He said, "You're going to sing it." So it was almost by default, bro. That was not the plan. Incredible, bro. Incredible. I never would have thought that what I eventually hear today would be something that would bring me to tears. And because there's so much meaning behind it. It's not just a this song is majority movie type. That's why I was going for movies, sitcoms, commercials, intros, outros, that kind of vibe. Independent film to be featured in those places, will be featured in those places. I speak it. We will have what we say. So I say tonight, it will be in all these places. But I said that song, Do You Know Him, is going to be smack dab, hopefully somewhere around the middle of everything.
So, and then we're about to bring Gerard up in just a second. So, okay. Legend has it, you were supposed to sing just a dummy track, a reference track.
Yes.
And the reference track ended up becoming Gerard saying, "Not doing it, bro. That's on you." And here we are now. But now this is the thing. Let's bring Gerard in. Welcome, sir. Welcome, sir.
Gerard. Yo, okay, he's one of the greatest, y'all. If y'all don't know, Gerard Woods.
What's up?
John, my God.
Is this right?
Yeah, bro, you're great, man.
Hey, y'all.
Okay,
man.
So let's
can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you tell us the story from your perspective? What was it, a trap initially, or what was it? What was the thought?
Well, I knew once Q said he wanted me to sing something, and he had already done the music first.
Yeah.
I knew it was a setup. So the music part, if he did the music first, I was kind of nervous. I was like, so I said, let me hear it. Let me hear it. And he didn't have a demo. I don't think you had a demo. So I think he started singing it live for me at the piano. And he was singing it so good. He was singing it so good. And I was like, why wouldn't you sing this? Because I didn't know he could sing that well. I didn't know he was also a singer.
Yeah.
So it just made sense. I was like, why do you need to feature anybody vocally?
So let's deal with that, because I think it ties into the story of More to Come, based on some stuff that me and Q have talked about. So what was the fear or the uncertainty of just doing the vocal yourself? What was it that you were like, And then don't give me. Well, I wanted to make sure it was about my friends.
No,
Give me
no. I got something for this. I got something really good for this, and it's amazing that Gerard is here tonight. So, what a question! A lot of people don't know, but I used to sing a lot. Woo! I used to really, really, really sing. I mean, sing. I think I would say back in my college days, I can sing. I could probably sing with the best of them. That's how serious I was about it. Like, I mean, riffing, I had range. I could hit like a C sharp. What's that? A C. So you got C4, which is middle C. The next C, I could hit the next C sharp with clarity and run up there. And It's amazing to see how life happened. I got around some people and some things happened, and my piano playing was the thing that was people was looking for more. So I stopped singing. I would sing in the shower, whatever the case may be, and I would do these things, and I just lost it. One day when I met Gerard years ago, somehow he told me, like, I just started singing something. He's like, yo, Q, you sing, man? You sing a little bit. And it's on from there. He encouraged the mess out of me. And because of his encouragement, he actually gave me my first vocal coaching session.
Yeah.
And he made a believer out of a person who felt that I had nothing left. I thought I couldn't do it. So I said, I'll just play and not worry about singing at all, ever. Like, I'll be done. But he encouraged the mess out of me. So this record, More to Come, is literally, it's about my friends. It's about us. It's about community. It's about communion. It's about fellowship. It's about sharing. But it's also about Quennel doing more than he would normally do. I'm accepting all the gifts that God has given to me. Gifts to speak, gifts to talk, gifts to play, gifts to all of it. So the future that you don't release is the future that you'll never have. I'm going to release all of it because I know the future's bright. I want to see all that God has. So I appreciate Gerard. Thank you, man. For
it was interesting. Your take was very interesting vocally, and I was thinking, wow, you can sing just as well as you play. And I couldn't believe it, but your perspective vocally was so strong and so solid. And I was like, why are you passing this on? And then you started singing, and you began to share with me your reservation about singing and anxiety. And I was like, wow, I can't believe that you have that because you don't sound like that. So when I heard what you did, I was like, wow. So I'm glad you did it.
And it's funny because I think oftentimes we don't really know what we possess because we understand what we don't possess.
Yeah.
So sometimes because we're in a position where it's like, well, I know what this person has, this person has, this person has, we end up overshadowing or overlooking what we have because it's not the same as what they have.
But it's real easy to do.
Yeah. But if you had what they had, there would be no need for them to have what they have.
Right.
So it's like literally accepting the fact that you are you for a reason.
Yeah.
So live in that reason.
Yeah. I think More to Come too is a thing because I promise you, me and Gerard have had so many services. I keep calling these things outside of, the four walls of the church. When we get together, we literally have church for real. Like there's transformation, there's types of tears, there's deep thinking, when we get together, there's some awesome things that happen. And I think the thing is intimidation, is fear, it's definitely apprehension there to step out into new things. There are some musicians that are cold-blooded, like cold-blooded. They can really sing. But because of competition, because of classification and categorizing, this is what our world does very well. This world and just mankind have learned to put people in classification. So if you don't have the notoriety and if you don't hear certain people kind of co-sign on you, it becomes this thing of, man, well, what I have, it must be really nothing because nobody hyped me up. Nobody, clapped. Nobody said, you should go ahead and do this because you're not a psalmist. you're not a singer. But I want to, through this, encourage my brothers who are musicians, who are bass players, not just keyboard players, bass players, guitar players. You have these people can sing, like, and they need to bring it. So it's not just more to come for me, it's more to come for them. I want to encourage those who are listening, that take it to another level. Take it to another level. Sing. Don't be afraid to do the record. Don't be afraid to, use the gifts that God has given you. Don't be like that man who took his gift, and because he felt that, it's not as much as somebody else or whatever the case may be, he buried it in the ground. Don't bury nothing you got. So many are passing away. They're dying. I believe we lost another great one today. Brother Chris Andrew, for the Andrew brothers from Texas. And you just never know when it's the end. You just never know when so let's not put off for tomorrow what we could do today. Do everything you can and give everything that you have. So yeah, that's my encouragement. So Gerard, man, I appreciate you and Joe. If you've never heard something
are you playing something from the record on this live?
Yes.
Am I applying pressure?
No.
I wasn't gonna play. Do you know him? I was just going.
He doesn't want to play that one, but I'm like the
I've been trying to hold on for that.
The fact that you ended up being on the live, we're talking about the song. In my mind, it's like
a no-brainer, right?
Technically out in other countries.
Yeah,
it's out.
Yeah,
and a snippet is no pressure, but a snippet is available. All I have to do is push the space bar on my computer.
I love that. It's available.
I don't even know what the.
Why not? Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Let's do it. It's okay.
No, I mean, hey, don't listen to me. I don't know what the vision is.
No, it's okay.
All I know is we just talked about this cold-blooded song, and whoever's listening.
Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it.
It's just a snippet. We got 30 seconds of it.
Oh Lord! Don't start at the intro then. The Son of God, out on them, and he called the raven sea. Oh, just do you know?
Man,
turn it down a little bit.
I don't know if I can. You know what? I might be able to. Play it again. You want me to play it again softer?
Yes.
I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Well,
I think I'll play it. All right, tell me if this volume is good. Hold on.
All right. The Son of God. Out on them, and he called the raven sea. Oh, just do you know?
Yeah. So we're blessed to actually have another person that worked diligently on this song. Now, this song consists of piano and strings and vocals. But like I let somebody hear it today, and they were like, not in a bad way, but they were like, "This is it." I'm like, "Yeah, we just it just sits there
for that song."
Yeah, and it's like, like if anything else was there, it just wouldn't have worked. That was Do You Know Him? But we're going to bring on, I believe Leon Lacey is here, and he actually did strings on this, an amazing work. So we're going to bring him into the stream now.
Yes. Leon!
Hey, what's up, people?
One of the hardest working men in show business, y'all.
You can tell by the studio that he's the hardest working man in show business.
Oh, man. Leon is amazing, you guys. Leon Lacey.
I'm honored to
writer.
be here. I'm honored, man. I'm honored to join you guys, man.
What, bro? We wouldn't have it. Listen, I'm surrounded and connected to such greatness, man. Everybody who's a part of this project is just absolutely out of this world, man. And
Yeah.
Gerard and Jovan did the background vocals for me. And what you gonna say, Gerard? You trying to say something? What you gonna say?
You know what? Now that I think about it, I think I heard the whole record, and I don't think I did enough on there.
What?
Explain what you mean. Explain what you mean.
Because I remember telling you while you were working on the record to leave me a copy of the session so I could put some oohs and ahs somewhere, right?
Yeah, you did. He's right.
Ooh, I know what you should have put some oohs and eyes on though.
Which one?
I don't even know if I can.
It's the
It's a cover. It's one of the covers.
Oh, here comes the king. Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
But I'm thinking of the Marette Brown Clark.
dude, man, I was like, dang, I saw so much meat on them bones, Doc.
Hold on, but we done got distracted. Let's talk to.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Let's
Sorry.
talk to Leon about these strings. So, Leon,
Oh.
when you got this record, what was your approach to placement? Because I know Q gives a lot to play with. How did you figure out where to sit in the music to let it still speak?
Wow, man, that's a divine question, So I can try to answer it, but going off of the vocals, the lyrical content, and the spacing of that really is usually the ground of a arranger. We don't want to get in the way. We don't want to do too much, and we don't want to do too little. We really want to complement, and if God has His way, bring out just a little bit more seasoning on the meal. Because when I heard the song, it just seemed like I heard the song before. I felt very connected with it. The vocals, great job, brother. The lyrics, the melody, everything was just beautiful. It was quite a few parts though, right? It might have been 5 or 6, 7 parts to this song.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it was a treat. It was a treat. It wasn't like like a radio song. It usually just has 3 or 4 parts maybe. But this one was just like I really appreciated it. So yeah, I just try to tap into the spacing, the harmonies that were there, the spirit, the attitude, and the flow, and then just trust God to get in and out of there.
So
He did just that.
do you feel like that it gave you an opportunity to, like you said, it's not a traditional radio where you're like, okay, I know where we're going. Do you feel like it gave you an opportunity to really, because of the multiple parts, did it give you an opportunity to really express you as an arranger?
Yeah, well, you know what? I love to score for live instruments, but this one was all virtual orchestration. So whenever I do all virtual orchestration, I do my best to manipulate the computer software technology to emulate real players. So with that being said, I definitely feel like I was able to contribute, my best to this project, And I'm also a fan of live players. So when Quennel lets me know he wants me to try it out, all he had to do is let me know. We tried it out, getting ready to have live players on stage with him on that grand piano.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
and it's
so
coming too.
That's crazy. That's
More to
gonna be that's gonna be a whole other thing, man. To hear that
Gee whiz.
orchestration with live players, that's what I love too.
Oh boy, I'm nervous if I get called to sing this song somewhere. I'm just telling all those who know. I'm very, very nervous. But we're gonna let God have His way. You know what I want to say too? That was the vision to share whatever's happening in my life. I wanted to share that with other people. I wanted to share that with people. Some are people I know really well, some I know a little bit, and then some I don't really know, but I got this love on me that I just love everybody, and we just family. And so to have Gerard and Javon, and then to have Leon Lacey, absolutely, my brother for a long time,
Long time,
and
long time.
to be able to share with people these great gifts, to be able to share with people these awesome talents. That has always been my heart's desire, to not just be about me, but to feature them and to let people know um, that there are amazing people that you possibly have not heard in this capacity, and these are my friends, these are my brothers, these are my sisters. It was just a joy to be able to share this what God has given me with them, and I know it's
Right.
going to be a blessing to the world in a great capacity. So that's all I desire for. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So
I need.
thank you, Leon, thank you, Jerron, Javon. He just purchased it. Okay, no doubt.
Is it out? Is it out now?
Who's that? The
It's in the
song is out.
streets.
I was in the streets. I gotta get mine.
It should have hit at 11 our time, at 12 Eastern time. You need to unmute your mic, Antoine.
I'm literally talking the whole
Oh
time,
yeah, you
excited
had
and
deep
no sound.
things.
Anyway, I was saying that the record is out.
Dope.
So go purchase it, go stream it, go do something, um, something related to the record.
Can I can I say something when you get a moment?
Say it again, my bro.
I said, can I say something when the time permits? Can I say
Oh
something?
yeah, yeah. Go ahead now. You good?
Yeah, I just want to just congratulate you, Cornell, man, because you're just doing an amazing job, man. This project I know is gonna just touch the globe, man, and it's already the fire is already heating up, bro. So super proud of you. Like you said, we go way back. We go back to college when you first came to college, man. I'll never forget how on fire you was, man, and how serious you was, and you was probably what 16, 17, you know, and
Yeah,
very,
yeah.
very, very focused, very humble, and just always a pleasure and honor, man. I remember us riding to school some days, and just talking. And
Remember that too, bro.
we spent most of the time talking about God and and just how blessed we are and our concern for the world. And then we get in front of the instruments and we just become musicians, I guess. But
Say it, bro.
but hey, I'm just proud of you, man. I got your back, and look forward to seeing you again whenever you're in LA.
Sure,
Please,
bro.
this is home for you too. So, and just
Definitely,
want
man.
to say I love you, bro.
Yo, I love you too. Thank you for taking the time to come on, bro. Really
Oh yeah,
appreciate
my
you, man.
pleasure. Yes, sir.
Yeah, bro. Give my
Anytime.
wife the love. Give my love to the wife as well, please, bro.
I sure will. I sure will. She want to cook a big meal for y'all soon.
Well,
So
listen,
hey,
me and
even
my
our new friends
queen,
on
we
Facebook, y'all
receive
come
it. We
on out.
receive it.
Yeah,
Yo, I love you, my
yeah.
bro.
Love you too. I have a few deadlines tonight, so I probably can't hang on too long. But I just wanted to show you my love and support, bro.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, bro. I really
Yes,
appreciate it.
sir.
All right, bro. Be
Yes, sir. I'll
blessed.
be promoting.
Yo, thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
All
And
right,
good job,
man. Love
Javon,
you.
and pleasure to meet you, Mr. Host.
Nice meeting you as well.
Nice to
All
meet you,
right.
Leon.
Thank you. My pleasure. Let's stay in touch.
Yes, done.
Okay. All right.
All right,
All
bro.
right.
Bless you, man.
Bye-bye.
Bro, incredible. Incredible. Incredible.
So I am trying.
Gerard, you the man, man. Give my love to Joe too, man. Tell her I said
I
thank you.
will. I'll
Yeah,
be supporting you for sure, and it's inspiring to you know people who musicians and singers who do this, and it's just your take is so fresh, and it's that piece of this unit right here, this record. It's just that record that you need to hear this perspective because you kind of go on doing music like we do and for a long time, but it's very rare that we're inspired. And every now and then we need that one thing that comes along and go and inspires us. to do more, to take our next step musically, and for ideas musically and stuff like that. You're going to give a lot of ideas for. You're going to be starting a whole lot of records. A lot of musicians are going to start records because of this record. So,
and that was
I'm excited for you.
That was well, I'm excited for us, man. I think something that I love is when I win, everybody who's connected wins. This is not just a Quennel self-promotion thing. That's why so many people, there's over 40 people who's a part of this record, and it's a reason for it, to let other people be encouraged, inspired. That's my thing. Love is my inspiration. Love is my motivation for why I do what I do. That's my saying, and that's going to continue to be it, to just continue to inspire people. And so, man, I'm proud of you, and I'm proud of your wife for what y'all are doing. Listen, if y'all got pastors and y'all know people, y'all need to invite Gerard and Javon, because listen, there's more to come from them too. Listen, absolutely wonderful, phenomenal worship leaders, vocalists. They will totally bless. They have projects, so go check them out too. They're amazing, and I love you guys so much, man.
Love you too, man. I'll talk to you soon.
For sure. My love to you, the family, bro. Peace, man.
All right.
Thank you for coming on, Gerard.
Of course.
All right, bro. Bless you, man. Yep.
It's
amazing, man.
It's interesting what he was saying about musically. I feel like this record, and any record that you put out, but this one specifically, it will force people to not accept the usual. Mm-hmm. It's literally like when you hear the record, like you have to consume it first, and like it's not even you can't even dissect it right away. You just have to enjoy it. You have to listen to it. You have to embrace it. And then I think when people start to really listen to it, it's like, wait, like we can do this. This is an option. Like this direction is a choice. We can. I don't have to stick to this format. I can stretch out a little bit more, because I think this record really stretches.
Yeah, and it does it on purpose. I've been, we've talked about the concept a lot, and I've shared it in a couple of lives and times with Q. I'm really looking forward to this genreless gospel, to where, the categories and how we have blues and we have jazz and how we have R&B, how we have gospel music, how we, so on and so forth. I'm really looking to just intertwine at any moments these particular things. You're going to have those things that you have to stick to, those formats that you have to stick to. But I really believe that there's such a creativity that is inside. We just have to figure out a way to tap into that, to dig into the depths of who you are, and not be minimized or diminished by people saying, well, this has to be like this has to be like this. No, there's so many different ways to express a C note. C is C anywhere you go. Same thing for the other 11 notes of the particular chromatic scale. But I really believe that there is such an expression that I'm really looking forward to just igniting in people. And that's what this is, something to ignite people, to wake up to your potential. Don't sleep on what you have. Don't sleep on the music you have. Don't sleep on the concepts and arrangements you have, because the world needs to hear what you have. Like, there is more to come out of you too. There's more connections. There's more opportunities and doors and platforms that are waiting on you. Once again, I say again, the future that you don't release is the future that you'll never have. You got to give birth to something. You got to connect with people. You got to release something great. And that's what it is. I believe something as simple, even as me being married, my queen, Quennel Gaskin. I love her so much. Like, that was part of all of this coming to pass too. My son and my daughter, my family, that being settled, that the power of God's reconciliation in that area is helping to settle some things in me, to look deeper and to dig deeper. So I'm grateful, and I want to see marriages whole, and I want to see families come back together. I want to see fathers, children have fathers. I want to see books written. I want to see property bought and purchased. I want to see connections on another level. I want to see the homeless fed. You know what I'm saying? And so we have a lot to do, and we can't do it by ourselves. Quennel is not this person who can do it all alone. So my heart's desire is to bear fruit through this record, and to inspire others to not be afraid to keep on sowing seeds to bear fruit as well. Come on, G Jones. He just downloaded his. for those of the Texas area or Central Time, you can go ahead and download your copy as well. I believe it's on all platforms. Am I correct, bro? I believe it is.
Yes.
Quennel Gaskin and Friends presents More to Come. I'm so blessed by God's greatness, and I appreciate you guys hanging out so late, especially on the East Coast. It's after 12, and but I'm honored, even those around the world. Some from us early in the morning, and so thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight.
And then before we head out, Josh got his.
Come on, Josh.
Who was that? DeMarcus. I think it was Shane earlier. Downloaded it. Thank you all for rocking with it. And then this is what we want you to do. If you really enjoy it, or when you really enjoy it, feel free to share a video of you just expressing some of your thoughts of the record, maybe your favorite song, the song that impacted you the most, and just share it on social media with the hashtag More to Come. By doing that, we can kind of track, what people are saying. Sometimes in the inbox messages and posts and stuff, can easily go overseen or overlooked, excuse me. But by doing the hashtag More to Come, we can take a look at those and be able to share those on the platforms so that you can get that. So earlier, we played a song called Snippet of Do You Know Him? We're going to play that one more time, and then I got another question for you. But we're going to play that for those who missed it earlier. But this is the record that Quennel sang on, and we just talked to the string arranger as well as the vocalist on that. So we're going to play just a quick snippet of it. And for you to have already bought it, this will probably be one of your favorite songs of 2021. Here we go. Do you know him? Do you know that son, the Son of God? Down and blocked out on them, and he called the raven sea. Oh yes, do you know the man? So that was Do You Know Him? Now, the title track of this record is called More to Come. The title track is definitely an amazing song that features, like this whole record features some amazing musicians, amazing production that that's like when you hear it, it consumes you, because it's like you never know what to expect. And even after you listen to it the first time, each time you listen to it after that, it like you just uncover more and more stuff. But we're about to do a quick Q&A. For those who have questions about the record, about anything, you can post your questions, and we're going to start the Q&A in just a moment once Quennel is back.
I'm here.
Not sure if he's listening right now.
Come on, Josh. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so if y'all have any questions, we're going to maybe answer a couple of questions. We had some other people that we were going to try to get on, but I don't know if they got the link.
Drew.
Drew, I messaged him, but I don't think he's seen the message, so I don't know. You can text it to him as well. As Drew comments, and we just said we're sending the messages. Drew, come on, put some towel on your face and come on in the room, sir.
My brother Cedric Mitchell, man. Listen, if y'all don't know about Cedric Mitchell, I know it's supposed to be about me. Y'all need to check this brother out. Well-respected musician, writer, composer in the industry. Maxwell, plays for Maxwell, and he just released a hymn record himself. Absolutely phenomenal. Yo, thank you so much, Cedric, man. I love you, my bro. Keep doing what you're doing. You sound incredible, always. Well, that's what I'm talking about. See, it's not, this is my thing, and it's my thing, but I love to share and just encourage others too. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, so another element of the record that we hadn't talked about a lot But if you love horns and love the sound of like a blend of horns, this record has some phenomenal horn lines, horn harmonies. So when it comes to the horns on the record from song to song, I know that the Quamon, the Texas tenor, played a lot of parts in, adding to the lines, adding to his originality coming out. When it comes to the horns, when you're arranging that stuff, are you hearing the section? Are you hearing the line? Like when you think of that stuff, are you thinking big band? Are you thinking a certain genre, or is it just like, hey, this is the line I want to play, and I want to harmonize it this way? Or what is there a thought process behind that?
Man, it's all about sounding good. As long as it sounds good to me, I'm with it. Like it's I'm trying to provide this feel, because as people are listening to the record, I think that this is very important that you keep this in mind. Think sitcoms, think movies, independent film, think these things that are, commercial based. Like, keep that in mind. So, like, wow, okay, it's not this, it's not this. It is what it is. I'm thinking arenas. I'm thinking, there go Caleb. Wow.
Caleb, check your, man, Caleb, check your Instagram messages real quick, sir. All right, I'm sorry. Go back to what you were saying.
Okay, so I'm not. I'm thinking arenas. I'm thinking amphitheaters. I'm thinking theaters. I'm thinking concert halls. I'm thinking fests. I'm thinking all types of things to where I just want the people to dance. I want the people to feel it, and long as somebody feel it, man, I'm good. I want people to dance, man. This is not necessarily a church record. This is a everything record. So I want to take people to a place. I want people to think. I want people to be calmed. I want people to be soothed. I want people to sing. I want people to smile. These are the things that I want to do. So the horn parts, man, they come to just accentuate that. And then Quamon, he actually arranged some stuff. There was some things that I had that I asked for specifically, but then he went off and did his thing. He did some stuff on Afro Praise that was absolutely. I let one of my little brothers listen to it from North Carolina before our session, and he went bananas. His ears, he just started flinching because Quamon just went all over the spectrum. Like and it was going. I was like, yes, that's my kind of carrying on. That's my kind of food.
Wow. And then all of it just fits so well. So what we're gonna do is I was starting talking about the title track, hoping that these two would show their face. So the title track is called
More to Come.
More to Come. And two of the people that are about to come on played a major role in making this record great. Like I heard it before it was finished, and I was like, yo, this is music. Like, this is the type of stuff that doesn't hit mainstream because even though it's great, people just don't know how to consume the greatness of it. It's like, if it ain't one little thing or two chords, like, people can't absorb it. But this one is a mainstream kind of thing. So first we're gonna bring Drew on, and then Caleb Sean is coming on. But welcome to the stage, Drew.
Hey, what's
Drew,
going on, brother?
What up, bro?
Hey, congratulations.
Come on, my baby.
Where's Caleb? I can't be on here by myself.
Well, Caleb is
coming. Get him on.
He just checked my message, so he's coming on. So, Drew, this record is amazing. And when I say record, y'all, I'm talking about More to Come. In a moment, we may, since we have the people on here, we may play that snippet. The record is out. Go download it. Like, you will be listening to it all night, all day. Like, so this is my thing. As we wait for Caleb, I have the record in Dropbox, which I hate, because after a song plays in Dropbox, it just stops, and then you got to go back to Dropbox, click on the next song. I downloaded it so I can hear it back to back because I didn't put it into my iTunes. But More to Come when I heard it, I was like, just the musicality of it, bringing that the not fusion as in the style of music fusion, but fusing the jazz elements, the talk box, the hip hop, the soul, like it merges stuff, and like a lot of people can't merge it that way. So I guess we'll go with Drew first.
Yes.
Tell us about the record from your perspective, how it happened, how you feel about it, just whatever you want to share.
Well, for me, it was a no-brainer. I mean, we know Quennel and we know what he is capable of, and all of the musicality that he has and God has gifted him with. We're just scratching the surface. It's just the tip of the iceberg, man. There's so much music. Q is probably the only person I know that never repeats itself, musically. I mean, it's just so much that's there. And it was just, okay, well, the project was done. There were 40-something musicians there, so many songs, but there's still so much more.
Yeah.
And so, it was almost just like a song of preparation. Like, this is just the beginning. It's only the beginning for what you're going to hear from Q. So so as it was coming, then the melody started coming, and for me, thank God, it was one of those songs that didn't have a whole lot going on.
Yeah.
And the track was simple enough to where I could kind of put a melody to it and allow the message and the whole arrangement of it to come to life without actually interfering with musicality. It was just a perfect marriage and a good blend. And so when I first did it, I sung like a reference or demo and sent it to Q, and he was like, bro, he loved it and wanted me to be on it. And I was like, nah, I'm not gonna sing this. We need somebody else to sing this. And so, we were talking about Caleb, because I'm not sure if Caleb had been on a project yet. But he's a dear brother of ours, and a genius of a musician, a unicorn, and so I was just like, let's see if we can get Caleb on the project and possibly go ahead and sing this and take it to a whole nother place. And that's exactly what happened. Like, when I got a chance to hear it again, I was like, and you wanted me to do this? Like, what?
Are all of the vocals on it Caleb, or are you actually singing like some backgrounds? Or
I have no idea if he kept any of what I did. But as far as the lyrics and the melody and everything, I did, and then I just kind of turned it over to Q and said, hey, let's just let Caleb kick the door open and do what he does. And I've only heard snippets of what he did, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like,
it's incredible.
So I'm excited to have been able to do something with the both of them, and for that to end up being the name of the album, because it's only fitting that people know, like, you're getting this, but this is the start of something great. And I'm just really extremely proud and excited for Q, because again, there's so much music that's there, not only from an instrumental perspective, but also songwriting and other things that God has given you that the world needs to hear. And so, it's definitely the beginning of something great. And so I'm excited, man. I expect great things. Again, we talked. And so for the vision that God has given you and the things that you want to accomplish in life, and the dreams and the aspirations, it's important to put it out there and give God something to work with. And I really believe that he's going to bless a lot of people with it, and you're going to be blessed by it as well. So,
yeah. Well, bro, listen, I am excited because once again, when I win, you win, bro. When you win, I win. This is the concept, one of the concepts as well of more to come, and sharing it with so many people, Quennel Gaskin and friends. Man, it's, I think as John Maxwell says, it's really interesting for a leader who's trying to lead. And I look at myself as a type of leader. honestly. But to lead and to get it to the mountaintop, and the people who were following him, they never came. So he's at the mountain all alone. And so I'm really determined, in any way possible that I can. I'm always looking to lead my brothers and my sisters to a greater place. I'm always looking to inspire, looking to unlock, looking to try to bring forth. How can I inspire? How can I motivate? How can I be a blessing? I want to get to a place to where I can be a blessing financially. So, like, people need to know that Drew Collins is a wonderful writer. A Touch from You by Tamala Mann. If you never heard it, he's the writer of that and so much other stuff that I know that the world will hear. And so to share these platforms with great people is absolutely, it's fulfilling to me. It's not fulfilling to look and say, I'm all up here by myself. Hi, Mama Collins.
I know, right? Hey, Mom.
Right? She found her. So it's an honor. Oh, look who's here too. Good.
Look who came in here banging with his bandana on.
Like, listen, I got a whole situation.
He down in Oklahoma thugging.
I gotta listen. I'm out here thugging.
What up, Caleb?
What's good, y'all?
Yo, Mr. Grammy winner. We trying to chase him.
Man,
Good morning. And add another Grammy to his belt too with this record.
Hey, man. Hey, it's an incredible project, bro.
I was going to introduce you, but my computer literally shut off just now. It's plugged in. My joker just straight shut off. So popped you in. So let me introduce. Even though I popped him in, I'm going to introduce first. So I've known Caleb since he was in the 9th grade, and I don't know what grade I was in the 10th grade. And this guy, Caleb, of course, a phenomenal musician for you that don't know him. But Caleb was the one when people would call me for gigs, and I would be like, "Yeah, I just don't have time to do it. I can't do it." He would be the only person I would call. It wasn't even there were options. It was like Caleb is the guy to call because he's gonna go to the gig. He's gonna show up on time. He's gonna be integral. He's going to make sure that he knows the music. He's going to be valuable to the set wherever it's at, and he's going to be on top. So this is Caleb Sean, who also
where's the clap button?
Worked on. But let me tell y'all this, which is something y'all may not know. The record almost wasn't called More to Come.
That's absurd.
We were battling over the name for months.
About to happen. Yep.
We were going to go with something's about to happen, and we just kept going around. It's like, okay, how can we create a name that really tells the story? So it was going to be called Something's About to Happen because Quennel did an interview, and then he made a statement that says, "People know when my eyes do this, something's about to happen." And I was like, literally, this record is the epitome of something's about to happen. But it ends up being that it couldn't have been that because it wasn't just Quennel on the record. It's Quennel and Gaskin and Friends. So something's about to happen couldn't even be it because it wasn't just about him. So then More to Come came from another conversation. I think even might have been with Drew or somebody mentioned that, and then that became the second name that we were able to work with. But anywho, Caleb, tell us about your role in the title track for Quennel. This is the first record that Quennel is actually promoting. Everything else, Quennel woke up and was like, "I'm gonna release a CD. Let's put that thing out."
That's exactly
this is totally different. And then to have you guys as a title track on it is beyond phenomenal. So tell us kind of about your experience, the calls that you had, and how you infused yourself into the template that was set.
Man, first of all, let me just say that Quennel is I don't even have the words, man. That he's a real brother, and I'm sure that everybody, nobody's gonna disagree with me. Nobody's gonna have nothing different to say. Quennel literally has changed my life. And I'm musically, he inspires everybody. You're either gonna quit or you're gonna be like I want to try to do that. One or the other. That's just the truth, right? But like outside of music, I just want to start and say that, like, Cornelian, you know this, bro. I love you, man. Like, this dude has really, like, in one of the darkest seasons of my life, I was going through it, like, just crazy, just like tough times. He really just spoke life into me, poured into me, and didn't want nothing. He didn't need nothing. It was just like, hey, bro, I got your back. I'm not gonna let you go out like that. He just really, and so I just want to say, man, like that alone, just was something that really, it made it very easy for me to respond. Like whenever I think the way it happened was Drew called me first and was I think Drew called me first and was like, hey bro, I got this song I wrote that we're gonna put on Q's record, man. It's gonna be crazy, bro. And like, man, like we've been working on it. Like, I want you to like just check it out. So I think you emailed. I think Drew emailed it to me, and then Q and I talked, not long after. And yeah, I mean, when I heard the vibe, I was like, oh man, like okay, yeah, like it wasn't. I mean, I was just excited to be a part of it, anyways. But just after I heard it, I was like, okay, this melody's great. Like everything is set up, and like honestly. It was already inspiring for me. It just everything that was already set. It was just a bed that was like, hey, like because the beautiful thing about it, and I love the way that especially Drew. I love the way Drew writes, man. But like, cause he's very melodic. He really is. And so then everything that Q brings is gonna be mind blowing and it's gonna be tasteful regardless. So, but the two of them behind it. I didn't really have to work hard. It was just like, man, it had a bounce to it, melody, everything was already hitting. So when I can't remember if I was like, if one of y'all had suggested me to do vocoder stuff in additional, or if I was like, yo, you want me to add that?
Always.
That was Drew.
Right.
Yes,
Yeah.
Drew.
So that's a side note. Drew plays too much because he knows I'm very specific about. He's laughing right now because I'm very specific about the vocoder versus talkbox. And so he always calls it a talkbox. And I'm like, bro, it's not a talkbox, it's a vocoder. So he'll be like, hey man, you bringing your talkbox? And I'm like, stop. Like, I mean, because it's not the same thing, but that's not what we could talk about. But yeah, I mean, like I said, man, I could say all kind of stuff about it, but it just once I heard the melody and I just heard the vibe, I was like, man, this is just it. There's just something special on it, and the thing I really love about it too is the message is so clear and concise, and it's something where it just grabs people's attention. Like, hey, like there's more to come. Like people don't have to think hard. They don't have to think hard to grab the message. Like anybody from any generation, from any age, from any culture, like anybody can listen to it and really be immediately drawn in to the beauty and the simplicity of it. But there's just so many different elements to it that I was like, ain't no way I'm not going. Y'all. I was it was exciting for me. It was a lot of fun. I felt like a kid in the candy shops. Like I'm like, man, I get to be on this project with the homies, man, and so it's yeah, man. It was special. It was really special. Really.
So let's do this, and then we're gonna keep talking about it. We're gonna play a 30-second spot of it. I don't know what it is. I made these clips, but I don't remember what I did. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be dope because the whole song is dope. So I'm gonna try to get the volume right for it. And okay, hold on. Let me make sure my volume is good. All right, let's start it over though. I gotta make sure the volume is good. There we go. And there's so much more to come. I got a good feeling. Yeah, that we're still far from done. This is only the beginning.
Yeah, if you ain't got that, go get that. Go get that. Add that to. Yeah, let that thing simmer in your spirit. I got a good feeling. It's amazing what good feelings are able to do. And I used to sing a song when I was in New York, man. Was it? It's really, I think it's Tonight. I got a feeling that today's gonna be a good day. Today's gonna. I love that song. Who's that by? Black Eyed Peas.
Like I feel.
And so Drew didn't know that, and we've known one another for 15, 16 years. Probably, yeah, 15, 16 years. There's no way he knew that in writing that song. But that's what I've been saying over my family. That baby, son, my daughter, today's gonna be a good day. Make that be your declaration. And I hope for somebody, this song is a declaration for new beginnings in your life. This is just the beginning. What you went through that didn't take you out, what you went through that tried to discourage you and leave you without anything. I pray that that will be the thing now, that stumbling block will become a stepping stone in your life. And truly, you would know that every day you wake up, begin to confess and declare and decree into the atmosphere that it's going to be a good day. What I went through was just my beginning. It was my process to get me to this place. New thoughts, new relationships, new creative thinking, new productivity, new doors, new opportunities, new platforms. I'm looking for that today. I'm looking to connect with the right people. Let that be your confession. So let this song really get in your spirit in a real deep way, because you're alive. We made it through the pandemic, y'all. We're alive because we got something to do. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that pandemic for some people was a new beginning as well. It was the beginning of a new way of thinking, a new way of valuing life, valuing family, valuing relationships. So I pray this song be a declaration for people as they're going to work. When they come home, is something that they can have in their hearing, that they can go to bed and dream dreams that's going to ignite such a fire that they'll produce something great that the world can be blessed by. So Caleb and Drew, man, I love y'all, man. So much words cannot truly express. Me and Drew go all the way back to Mount Rose days. And I promise you, we were doing shares in 2004, and we had Sean Martin and Spud and Shelton and Roy Cotton and Leo. All of these people are now like doing phenomenal things with their own groups and in the industry with Curtin. It just goes. The connection is so deep. I can't tell you how many times we prayed together. Can't tell you how many times me and Caleb would pray. I can't tell you how many conversations I've had with a lot of people on this record. And so I just give God praise for what he's doing. He's fortifying some things, and he's preparing us for some things that he said, I'm able to do exceeding abundant above all you can ask or think. This is a season of more. It's a season of stuff we didn't really expect. It's a season of a sweatless, endless victories, sweatless, endless victories. The smarter will be the connections. The people will say, you don't have to introduce yourself. I already introduced you. Don't worry about that meeting. I already plugged you in. Don't worry about that. I already plugged you into the deal. Come on. I'm speaking to somebody. There's something amazing that is happening. There are people. I want to say this right here. I'm sorry. You know me. I'm just going to do what I do. More to come is so powerful. I really believe that there are some people that we forgot about, that we think that forgot about us, that did not forget about us. The truth is they just wasn't in position to do what we needed them to do. Mm-hmm. And so I believe that this is the time where things are coming back around again. There was some seeds that we planted that we forgot we planted. And I really believe that there's a harvest that's coming that's going to bless our life that we have never seen before. So I'm truly excited. So I want to encourage my brothers and my sisters that are listening. As you listen to this record, I just want your mind to just go to a place to where you dream like never before. Take the limits off. The part of this record for me is taking the limits off Quennel, what I can do. This is not, I didn't worry about industry standard. I didn't worry about none of that. This is a kingdom thing that cannot be industrialized. This is a kingdom thing that cannot be assembly lined. This is a kingdom thing that cannot be held hostage to anything. It's time to break out, to break forth, to break past the norms, to do something that the world has never seen. So when we're at the concert, y'all, and it's as far as the eye can see, and the people are being fed naturally in the country and in these countries and in the world, when the arenas are packed with people, y'all gonna remember these words, and this music comes on, bro. And we share the stage together, and people just are crying, and relationships, husbands and wife are holding hands, and fathers are hugging their sons and their daughters, and there's such a love in the room. Yeah. So let's get ready. Let's get ready, because I feel something special being birthed through this, and it's not about me. It's about us. It's always been about us, even when we couldn't see. So Drew and Caleb, man, I appreciate y'all so much, man. I love you. I love your families.
Love you, man. Yes, sir.
Thank y'all so much, man. Thank y'all so much.
Absolutely, man. Can I say something real quick too, Q?
Sure, bro. Sure, man.
I wanted to just say this. This is just for everybody on here, and it's really simple, but I think it's really significant. There are people around the world, musicians, artists, right around the world, with incredible gifts, right? Incredible talent, incredible like skill, like out of the world. Like that's very existent. You can find that anywhere. Like you could just nowadays. Kids nowadays, they got YouTube. They can just they can do everything we can do backwards. They learn it quicker than we do, right? But there's something to be said when you not only have the incredible skill, but you have humility that matches it, and you also have the anointing of God that's on you. The most skilled people in the world will just touch people's emotions. Like, oh my gosh, oh my God, it just felt so good. You're just playing with people's emotions. That's all you're doing. Like you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and there's nothing wrong. Like be skilled, like do it, be great. Like that's great. That has its place. But Quennel Gaskin, yo, when this dude plays, it's not normal. It's not. We hear the incredible ability. That's undeniable. But what else is undeniable is the power of God, the anointing of God on him when he plays. When he plays, when y'all are listening to this music, and I haven't even heard the whole project, I'm excited. I'm like, it's going down. Like, I'm excited because when I get a chance to listen, like maybe there's something on me that maybe something that just needs to be broken off. Something, maybe while I'm listening, there's something that I didn't realize that like there's a thought pattern that I just didn't realize that was there. And as I'm listening, just the Spirit of God that's moving from the power that's within him, the Spirit of God within him, the anointing on him is moving, and it makes me aware, causes me to be aware of something. And so then but the scales are removed, my eyes are open, and like as I'm listening, like that's what's happening now. And I just want to encourage everybody, man, like dive into this. Yo, this is not normal. This is not regular what's on this man and what's on this project and what God is doing right now. So I just want to boost, but this is not just a boost. So like I say that when I say boost, it's not a boost like as in I'm just boosted for no reason. I want to big ups Quennel because the heart behind what he's doing and everything behind it, it's very, very rare. The entertainment, the music industry, y'all know it's people again, skill comes down to people can just play and all the sing and all of this stuff and do all of this stuff. But then you walk away and it's like, maybe you're inspired. That's great to inspire. Like we need that. But the power of God is on this music to change your life. So I'm gonna shut up.
Very good, bro. To God be the glory, man. All the time, literally, in every way. Every way.
So Caleb, you haven't heard the record, but I'll share this with you. What y'all did on this particular song. Now, this song isn't the last one on the record. It should have been the last one on the record because it's the perfect cap to the anointing that's on the rest of the stuff. It's like, like it's the benediction. Like, hey, y'all enjoyed tonight, but there's still more to come. So wait for the next record. And like the anointing that, like, when you hear Quennel sing on this record, it's ridiculous. And the arrangements, every arrangement definitely had an intentionality to it that cannot be denied. So I'm gonna listen to it as I go to sleep tonight. Now I can listen to it without having to go from song to song on Dropbox. Be like,
oh man,
Dropbox on shuffle. You just gotta wake up after every song and be like, okay, let me listen again. Yeah,
It's
Caleb.
out, y'all. Go get it. It's out. Tell I got people. One of my friends from New York, he bought 2 copies. I had another person that today at Daystar said he wanted to buy 2 or 3 or 4 or maybe 5 copies. And so it's like it's that kind of thing on it. And everybody who's listened, there's so much more. Literally, there's so much more to come. Oh my God. There's people who are talking about it. Drew, I love you, man. Sean, I love y'all, man. Caleb, I really love you guys. So please go get the record, share it. I'm telling you, there's something in it for you. You're definitely going to enjoy in a great way. So I appreciate y'all, man, so much. Words cannot express, man, my gratitude for the Lord, because there was a time that I never thought that this would happen. I didn't think I was good enough. And I share that a lot because some people, I believe, can identify with the place in your life to where, with all that you have done and all that your heart's desire was to do, you feel that you're not enough. You feel that you can't do it. You feel that you can't go forward. And I've been there many occasions, just want to give it up, just want to stop doing it. Couldn't see my value, couldn't see my worth, didn't understand, just so much pain, so much hardships unnecessarily. I said, I'm finding out in life, you don't have to do anything for somebody not to like you. You don't have to do anything to anybody for people not to like you. You could just be yourself and people will not like you. You know, you don't have to do anything for people to make you promises and then renege on their promises. You don't have to do anything for people to be intimidated. It's just a thing of life. But to press past these things, and God give me the strength to see what he wanted. This is God's vision. The Lord provided the money. I didn't have no money. My gosh, I didn't have no money. I didn't know exactly where I wanted to go. I wanted to do 5 songs. It was actually just 5-song EP. Actually, one of the songs on the record is called Closer. Closer was called EP Ballad 2019. That's what it was called. And that's very interesting in itself. But the Lord turned it into this thing to where he said, gather the people, show the young musicians, show the older musicians. There's something in there that's going to inspire them and encourage them. Don't give up on your dreams to connect. Don't give up on your dreams to bring people together. He said, call the people, get different people on there. No, don't play the keyboard bass. No, don't play the drums on this song. No, don't produce it. Don't do it all yourself. Incorporate people and let them know that, you know, there's value to what they're doing and how you want. So I'm just so blessed by that. Tremendously blessed by that. So you guys be encouraged as you listen to this record and know great people like Caleb Sean, Drew Collins, man, so many, Justin Raines, Snoop, Josh, Felix, Brandon, Antone, and the list goes on and on. Calvin Rogers, Rick Wofford, Tim Moe, Jonathan DeBose, Quaman, Christian. And the Lord said, call them. I just called them. And I wanted actually more people. My goal was 50. I think I fell short by a couple. But I believe that everybody who was supposed to be on there is on there. But there's more to come. I'm going to get these numbers up. And when you come to the Quennel Gaskin concert, Quennel Gaskin and Friends concert, you're going to see features. You're going to see big bands. You're going to see choirs. You're going to see dancers. It's going to be hype people, DJs. It's going to be strings, whole orchestras. It's going to be pandemonium. You know, you're going to see some of the stars that you know. That's my dream, you know, to work with Lettucey and to have her and to be able to call her and call Fantasia and call Brandy and be able to call Kim Burrell and Pastor Kim Burrell and be able to call other artists to be a part, you know, Robert Glasper, Corey Henry. I'm calling these people. We're going to share the stage together. Herbie. That's my dream, to do a concert with Herbie and have him be, you know, one of the people that's on the ticket. And we're going to sell out arenas and we really going to do some great things. So you get ready. Be looking at Netflix, HBO. You're going to hear something from this record on that. I'm telling you, sitcom, you're going to see how this music going to open up a sitcom or open up some type of commercial. That's my dream, and I speak it. I don't wait for it to happen. I'm speaking it into existence, and it is already so. It's already working and already coming to me, but not just for me, but for my brothers as well. I love y'all, man. I'm excited. At 12:15 in the morning, I am excited. I don't know about you.
So before we get ready to wrap up, anything, Drew, that you want to share before we go, and Caleb will give y'all another chance to share what you want to share. Even share where they can follow y'all, where they can get connected to maybe music that you have. If they want to see Caleb's Grammys, where they can. What's up?
No, man.
Man, Caleb, you want to go first?
Shoot, man. I mean, I think I said my piece. Listen, y'all need to get this
Yeah.
on. That's what you need to get. I'm clowning, but I'm being serious. I'll just reiterate that. I'm telling you, when you listen, y'all are gonna listen through. There's people on here right now. I'm telling you what I know. People on here right now. When you listen, some of you like are just wrestling with depression, and the spirit of depression is going to lift off. Like you're gonna remember me saying this. Like that's what's gonna happen. Like you wrestling anxiety. The core of whatever the root is, the anxiety, it's gonna lift off of you. Like so, I'm just gonna reiterate that. Like, get this music, you need it in your life, and it's gonna bless your ears beyond what you can even comprehend. So,
and if you're dealing with depression, if you're dealing with that type of stuff, you need to start the record with track 13. It's a song called "Be Healed," and it's on repeat for me. It's on repeat for Quennel. Because it like depression, anger, whatever those negative emotions, when you listen to Be Healed, Be Healed shifts you to say, I'm not tripping about the pain anymore because the pain was necessary for me to heal. Like some things have to be broken in order to grow. Like a seed does not grow unless the shell is broken. So sometimes the brokenness is, just part of the growth and the healing. So if you're dealing with some of those things in your life, start with track 13. Be healed, and it'll bless your life.
Yeah.
Drew.
Yeah, I just echo what everybody's been saying, man. More to come is not just title track. Doesn't just have to do with musicality. It has to do with the fact that, again, like Q said, if we're here, there's still more. Whether you recognize it, whether you've discovered it, whatever the case may be, God has allowed us to still be here to go through so much and to survive so much in order so that we can empty ourselves, man. And there's just so much more. I mean, in the word more, it can't be limited. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even when it comes to being a musician, there's more to it than just being a musician. There's so much more. There's more to more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so just allow that, man, to just be a mantra, to just be a declaration, allow yourself to have an expectation to experience and to receive the more that's out there for you. I appreciate the opportunity, appreciate Q. There's so much light and love in this music, you know what I'm saying? And so hopefully the people will feel it. Hopefully the presence of God, the peace, the joy, everything will be able to transcend through, the speakers or whatever the case may be. And I just look forward to what it's going to do and how it's going to bless people, how it's going to change lives. Yeah.
And indeed, I looked it up while you was talking. More means a greater or additional amount or degree of. And so I believe in all of our lives, there is a greater, there is an additional to, and there's a degree of. All of us are being set up for something more, something greater. It's going to be greater days of healing, greater days of wholeness, greater days of closeness. That's another song on the record called Closer. People are going to get closer to God. I believe that the Spirit of God is going to breathe a fresh wind on those who are discouraged and those who are down and those who are in despair and those who are afraid. The truth comes to set you free, and shall know the truth about who you are, about the truth of who God is to you. God is ready to another degree. A degree of courage is coming to you. Speak that. Courage is coming to you. You're going to rest better than you've ever rested before. Ideas are going to come that are going to produce finances. I found that as long as we chase money, we never give money an opportunity to chase us. And money doesn't come without ideas. So I pray that ideas would hit you as you rest, in a vision of the day, in a dream of the night. So greater is coming. Addition to is coming. Some people have been praying for some things. And that's my prayer, even as we're closing down tonight, that God would meet you at your point of need. I am such a testimony. Antoine is a testimony tonight. Caleb is a testimony. Drew's a testimony. We've all had things that we probably thought that we could not survive or come through or bounce back from. But in God's mind for us, he knew that these things was producing greater. And I'm so grateful, because if I would have committed suicide like I wanted to when I was 15, this wouldn't be possible. We wouldn't be talking tonight. So I've been there. So the place that I'm talking from is not from a place that I'm not a novice to hardship and not wanting to live and hating yourself and hating life and being mad at God for taking my father, and understanding that God had a bigger plan than I ever would have thought. It's given me a fatherly love for those who don't know what true a big brother's love is like. So that's what makes me love, because I know what it is not to have people to hug me and to affirm me. That's why I encourage so much. I learned through this how to let what I didn't have work for me. And now I believe it's going to bring me to a place to where I'm not necessarily looking to be nobody daddy, nobody father, but there's so many who need love. They need a hug. They need to know that they're special. They need to know that they're great. And so it's making me go to another level to actually say that the father that I thought I never had, number one, I had in God all along. Number two, the father that I did not have is the father who God wanted me to be to those who needed to be directed to the Father, which is God. So I'm grateful for everything that has produced this. And I'm looking for millions and millions of people, as many as God would allow. I'm anticipation is just so great in my heart, man. Not just for me, but for my brothers. Total healing. And I speak that over y'all life and those who listen. Total healing, restoration, reconciliation, total redemption, recompense. I pray that you be reestablished, new thoughts, new vision, new pictures, new photographs, the quality of your life going to another place, the riches of your soul producing the riches naturally in your life. I pray that over all those who are hearing, there is greater, an addition to, and a greater degree of. So everybody be encouraged tonight. I love y'all, man. For real, super, super excited.
Yes,
Love
sir.
you guys.
Love y'all.
I don't know where Antoine went, but it's
Yeah, he coming. There he is.
My computer, I've never had this happen before. It's went off twice tonight. Just
Bro, it's cool, man. You
okay.
really had a praise break. It's cool. We not mad. It's
Hey,
cool.
yeah.
The
whole time praising for the broken computer.
Oh,
yes,
Lord.
sir. Yes, sir. Man, what are there any questions that anybody have that people who might be still listening? I know it's getting late. Oh, bless you, Courtney Green. Bless you, Sister Della. What's up, Lawrence? If anybody had any question that they want to ask, we'll answer one question and then we'll get off here. But go get the record, y'all. Go get the record. I promise you, there's something on there. Quennel's Voice on number 37, A Taste of New Orleans is on there. Be Healed. Fun Times is on there. The record, dope cut. Great people. There's so much I can't properly describe to you. Just got to go get it and see for yourself. Feel it for yourself. Touch it for yourself. Oh, taste and see.
Come on.
The record is good. Indeed. Yo, Antoine, anything else, man?
Nope. Doesn't look like any questions, so we'll get ready to end it. have a couple of reviews of the record. Caleb and Drew, stay on. We're going to have some reviews of the record, and then we're going to head out. So y'all are going to end up off the screen, but don't leave. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Man, Dr. Q, and I say Dr. PhD, Quennel, man, here comes the king. And I'm listening in the car, my hands almost came off the steering wheel. There was so much joy and praise and just excitement. There were just layers of sophisticated music. I mean, it would hit like this, and I think, what else can he do? And then he'd go to this, then go to this record. This CD is going to bless you so much. And it comes out tomorrow, Friday. You don't want to miss this. Please pick this up. It's going to bless you. And pick up someone for somebody else. It's going to bless them too. We love you. Way to go, Q. Great job. Loved it.
Wow. So I just listened to my bro Q's new single that he's going to be putting out on his new project. And I am so excited for him. And you guys got to get it. You're going to love it. It's amazing. It's amazing and it's powerful. And go out right now as soon as it's released and buy it.
Hey, my blessed people, I'm here to encourage you to go purchase the new project, More to Come, by my brother. Love this guy, man. His heart is as big as this world. More to Come by Quennel Gaskin. He is a man of God, and he is very anointed. He's skilled. And the boy can sing, man. Check out Do You Know Him? Listen, bruh, proud of you. Looking forward to seeing great things happen in your life. Have a great day, you guys. Get this project, man. More to come. It comes out tomorrow, June the 11th. Blessings. Goodbye.